السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today I will be teaching you how to balance chemical equations. The reason why we balance chemical equations is because the law of conservation of mass. Matter can neither be destroyed nor created, meaning that the mass for the products and the reactants should be the same, or they should have the same amount of atoms. All right. So the first step of balancing any chemical equation is to write down how many atoms there are for the products and the reactants separately. So in the products, there is one carbon, there's four hydrogen, and you can tell the number of atoms by the subscript. All right, yeah, four hydrogen, and there is two chlorine. And over here in the products, there is one carbon, one hydrogen, and now there is a one chlorine in this chemical, and then there's four chlorine in the other chemical. But since it's both for the products on the product side, then you would add these two up because they're the same element and they're both on the product side, and it would be five chlorine on this side. So balancing equations, you use the coefficients, which is like a big number on the left side of the chemical. One of the main rules of balancing equations is you cannot change the subscript because changing the subscript would change the entire chemical and you should have to change the entire chemical equation. All right. So what we would do here is we would put a 4 here. Now we're multiplying 4 by 2. You would get 8. So you now have 4 Cl2s, which would mean you have 8 chlorines, 8 chlorine atoms in total. Then here you would multiply, you would add a coefficient for it, just to make it equal. So now you have 4 hydrogen because there are 4 hydrogens now, and then there are 4 Cls. So now this is basically H4Cl4, but we can't do that. So basically it's just HCl. So it's basically what it looks like once you add this 4 here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hydrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now there's 4 chlorine, and you would add 4, and that would be 8. Now the numbers are the same. 148, 148. And that is what a balanced equation looks like. Alright, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.